Hey, what's going on with your family? Hey, listen, I just want to drop off some perspective. You hate your job, don't you? It's probably what you've been saying every day. You don't want to go to, you don't like how they treating you at the job. You tired of it, right? So here's some perspective. Isn't that the same job that you applied for? For some of us and for some of you, that's the same job that you prayed about, right? You asked God, please let me get this job. It wasn't the boss who made you take the position or made you agree to the amount that you were going to get paid. This is something that you knew up front. You knew of the tasks, you knew of the duties, you knew what the job entailed up front. But this is something that you agreed to do. So, who's in the wrong? Is the employer in the wrong because they followed through on the agreement? Because they told you in advance what you were going to get paid? They told you in advance what your days were going to look like and you agreed to those days? Filling out the application, you told them you will work every day of the week. You told them to do overtime too. But now when they want you to work, you think they unfair. So I just want to drop off that perspective to you. Sometimes we put ourselves in positions and we get exactly what we asked for, and then um, we don't appreciate it. So if you're at a job that is not what you thought it would have been, if it is something that you put yourself into, if it is a position that you applied for, you have to appreciate it. And if you don't appreciate it, maybe move on. But complaining and being miserable every day is not going to help you. It's just going to weigh you down even more. So I want you to think about this. There was a story about two brothers. One was Esau, one was Jacob. Esau was the firstborn, and he had many things that were going to be given to him just because he was born first. He was the oldest son. He was going to rule over his brother. He was going to have dominion. And one day he was hungry, and his younger brother made some type of lentil, maybe soup. And the older brother, he was so famished, this one who was guaranteed that birthright, the dominion. And he decided that, hey man, I don't care about that birthright. It wasn't something that he could see. He didn't care about that. He was still young. And he said, I'm just hungry, man. I'm famished. Just feed me, bro. I don't care about a birthright. Have it. And so he traded his birthright to his younger brother who understood what he had. He traded it for some soup. And years went by. And when he finally realized what he have done, what he gave away, he became upset at his brother. He tried to kill his brother. But his brother didn't make him give it away. He gave it away and he practically threw it away and said, I don't care about it. So think about that story. He's upset. He wanted to kill his brother because he believed that his brother tricked him. But did his brother trick him? It was an agreement that was made. His brother had the vision to see that what the older brother had was valuable, and the older brother didn't even see what he had was valuable. You're upset with your employer. Maybe they see that you have something to bring to the table that's valuable to that company. But maybe you don't see that in yourself. Because if you did, you will keep it, and maybe you will utilize that and maybe start your own business. But don't be mad at the employer. Don't be mad when you gave away what was special because you gave away what was yours. Who are you upset with? I think it's time that we start being honest with ourselves and looking in the mirror. I mean, that's the first step to changing and getting better. Because if you never recognize that you have a problem, that's a problem you can't fix. And you'll always have that problem. You'll always be miserable. You'll always be complaining about your job, and you'll always be complaining about your boss, and this goes on and on and on and on and on. It will never stop. So let's look into the mirror today. Let's judge ourselves honestly, and let's make changes to make ourselves better. All right, y'all take care.